All right, just had some dinner, just getting back in here for another session. Looks like we got a couple fish on the table right away. That's pretty nice. Fish and fish. King 10, gonna be just a small open because he is shorter. I think we just check this. I think now we just bet out this pair. He'll probably call ace high. Just going to be folding right away here to the lead. This guy is clearly a fish also. Player 6, potential fish here as well. Holy shit. This is some juicy stuff. Not crazy about calling this when he raises this big with that hand. Whew, the 10 jack takes her down. This is close. I think we raise this and call a jam from Buddy. He's got 10 BBs. This is pretty shit. This guy calls. I'm probably just checking back here, hoping a 10 comes. To a bigger size and stuff, nah. This definitely seems like a call. How many big blinds is this? It's like 8 big blinds. I've already put in a small blind, and I'm not sure what this guy's range is going to be like. Probably pretty close here. Hoping for... Oh, we hit. Lucky us. Yeah, I don't know there. 8 bigs. King jack. Maybe just some big blinds. I kind of like a check raise here if he's stabbing a lot when check 2. Yeah, this is just going to be a power play. With the ace and kings being grayed outs. Well, I don't know if this guy folds a fucking pair. This guy seems like a fish. He might not fold much. I think I just check and give up. Maybe chop the board. Or no, wait. We chop anyway. Wow, a jam would have been neat. I had a tough time figuring that one out there. Here, we're just going to 3-bet to get it in against this guy. Ace king here. It's just going to be a jam in these positions. I like that. Thank you. Are you gonna be here like middle of the day tomorrow? Okay, just like borrow your car. Some shit. Oh, okay, I have to say something. To fuck. Oh. Hand seems like a fine 1/3 to check call. I don't hate just checking right away. There's a lot of bluffs, and I'm not blocking any of them. He's repping King X right away. We're going to ship a call here. Blocking some, like, pocket sixes, King 6. If he starts to go massive. I think he just has a bunch of Queen X here. Not sure what exactly it is I want to do against that. I would turn some like Queen 10, Ace Queen. I think we just fold now. This guy makes such a large 3-bet. I'm pretty sure this is still just has to be a call though. Let's see here. 50 divided by 12.5 makes a whole 4x in position, but I think, yeah, we still just have to call, and this is going to be one of the hands we want to call. This board's pretty good for us, I would say. Wow, and this guy's squeeze is super small. I think we're just going to call the sevens here. This guy probably, like, he could check back some, like, ace, queen, kings, and aces. Not thinking it's crazy likely. He could check back some tens and jacks as well. I think we check again here. Here, I'm not crazy about a bet. These guys have too much hands that interact with this. I'll check, and maybe if one of these guys jams, I might be able to call, and, like, this guy folds or whatever. And I'm pretty down to just try to check the sevens down here and take it down against his ace-king or, like, ace-10 or something. And he bets. So, yeah, hands he'll have, I think, is, like, tens and jacks and maybe some weak queen X. This really feels like I should be calling now with the open ender. A 4, an 8, or a 7 are all pretty good cards. I don't see a super amount of bluffs. We might be able to bluff the river on some shit, though. And these guys check through flops, so I'm probably all right and have the equity. And I don't think there's a call. Like, is he like, what kind of hands is he bluffing here? He could have some, like, ace-5, like, clubs or some shit. So really, against tens, jacks, maybe some weak queen X and, like, that stuff, is he have enough air balls here that he didn't just bet right away on flop or the turn, maybe? Does he bluff ace king or ace 10 or some shit? Probably not. I probably don't look like I'm folding that. I think it's a fold still. Liking a 1/3 here. This here against fish seems like it'd be. Oh man, this would be.
room to be a little passive aggressive, I think.
3, 4, so 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so we don't have a hand here. Fuck this. So he flop checks, or 1/3 check turn. He pots river. I think he definitely has some like sets and king queen and shit. I'm just gonna fold. Flush gets there as well. That sucks. Blocking some of his main bluffs. 7-8. Yeah, you hitting him hard.
Like, I don't know, man. In a message like 5 minutes before the session or 5 minutes after, being like, "Hey, yeah, I'm going out for a run. Won't be there till 10:30." It's like,
yeah, that's really stupid. Weird. This one's close. Yeah. I think we squeeze and call off this guy. I'm not sure. Keeping 2 fish and playing king queen in a bad position. Better to just take it down. Few things here. It just sucks if we raise and this guy jams. Maybe it's a small one of these and fold to a jam. I don't know. Well, tiny bet or check? Probably check. Too much ace, like ace-x, but then there's still, yeah, definitely a bunch of other stuff in there. Still not liking a bet that much. Hand doesn't need that much protection. Yeah, hardly any other than against flush draws. I mean, this is all right. Checks through twice. The end of these guys got to bet a fucking ace at either of these points. And like, we'll just get value from king X and other pairs. What type of size would we want to go? Maybe something like a 1/3 pot. Fish calls. Rivered 6-4 off. Wow. That's ridiculous. Ace jack here, I think, is just gotta be a raise to get it in against this guy. Yeah, this guy's just too jank. Just gonna raise it up pretty big here. Ace jack goes all in for 50 BBs, I think.
Are you guys going? Yeah. Okay, I'll come with.
Oh, what do we do here? I think a 1/3.
Just had to.
Are you guys going Daniel?
No.
10 deuce suited might get 3-bet. 10 deuce suited, pretty damn frequent. Let's give it. Now I think we have a check turn, possible call river. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna fold. Too much stuff in his range. That sucks. Probably not gonna fold, although he didn't bluff last time. Something different than this a bit. Yeah, I'm not folding that size either. King 8. Good stuff. You guys going out to get a snack?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Here's your $20, by the way.
From what?
Oops, sorry. For queen 5 suited. Or queen.
Oh, and me. Nice. Need that for. You want anything from?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's gonna. I want to get busted.
Yeah. Definitely a few good barrel cards. I think we'll get some folds right away, just betting. Okay. What the fuck is this guy? Is he a fish? I don't know. I mean, we can't call that, but what the fuck is this guy saying, man? Let's peep a couple hands, see what player 2 is doing. Call. Check, call. Check, 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 check. Check, call, ace, jack, high. Nice hand. 9-9, never miss. All right, what else we got from the boy on this guy? I'm pretty sure we're going to want to raise this one up. 5 plus that equals 1250. So why don't we go yeah, whatever, stick with that. Seems pretty good. When he posted, I don't know if I can fold do a 3-bet here, man. I don't think so. I feel like I have some showdown value with this. I'm not sure though. The gutter. A king might be a fine out. 10, yeah, I'll call one more. 10 jack checks. Or 4-5 checks. Probably suss myself into that one, but after he posts, maybe it's a fold.
I'm gonna take your card because it's the other cards are blocked. Thank you. No milkshake, please.
Oh, thanks. Just jam here, probably not. The jack is to the nuts. I'm gonna call. Check this. Pretty good hand 3-bet here, I think. I haven't 3-bet yet. He bets half pot here. I have more 10 jack offsuit for sure, and maybe some 2 pairs now here. And unblocking any pair plus that might call and then fold might be all right. guy's a fish. I'm gonna call this. I think we just check this one back. Bink. But a jack still beats us, so I'll check again. Just call. What's up?
You smell. Bean.
4, 5, 6.
Bean. Bean, stay.
Not crazy about this multi-way. I just check this and take it. Not really getting called by too much worse. Anything worse? We made a mistake really with the king 10, thinking that after he posts all that we open. What would you do when, I don't know, this guy posted 750
Yeah,
and I still open it, so this is normally an open,
yeah,
and then he 3-bets, like, can I fold?
yeah, I would just fold.
Really?
Yeah,
Like after the post and thing?
because
Like,
the post is still like from an under the gun versus under the gun one. He's still probably going to play his range pretty straightforwardly, you know. So I wouldn't just like assume that he's going crazy, right?
yeah.
If it was like big ones, I mean, you know what I mean. Like I would widen my range in situations where they're more likely
Mhm.
to be getting out of line. But under the gun one, like your open is still pretty fucking strong. Or it's like stop, you know, it's like still he's going to expect it to probably be under
Sure.
the gun range. So I wouldn't just go crazy widening my, because if you're calling king 10, you're calling like 100%, which can't be right.
Of whatever I open there.
What's that?
Yeah, of whatever I open there.
Yeah, exactly. You might be crying for a little bit, okay? Because the dog or the baby is upstairs and
Okay.
wants to see her. So stay.
Bean, hey, come here. Come here, Bean. King Jack here against the fish. Pretty sure we just want to size up here. We got a lot of bluffs. Tempting to play this hand when he opens the size, though, from that position, and I'm in the small blind. Know the position sucks. Against a fish here, queen 3 is just still too shit, I think. Oh. I don't need checking this back. I also don't hate betting a third. Get check raised. I think it's just going to be a call here. Here, I think betting half pot is pretty good. Not going for check raise ahead of both their ranges quite a lot. Re-raising this seems pretty good. Just getting more money in. If he has a set, he'll probably I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't think he has too many bluffs there, and he'll put him in a weird spot with a set there to call or two pair. I could just, obviously call and then raise river. Also fine. I think I like that. I mean, just call, and then when he checks me on river, my bluff is going to be ace X of clubs. Not crazy barreling on this ace. He just has too many ace X in his range. 10X that won't fold. I have better bluffs. Actual flush draws, and then the gutters. I didn't stay true with the trap there. Bit fresh. Like, how do I? Guess I'm just, yeah. You know what? He definitely bets a flush on the flop. He went for a check raise on the turn. I think he commits with his flushes, and he's not folding a set. So whatever he had, I don't know, like, I don't see. It must have been a total like air ball, and I don't know, maybe not. What other types of hands make sense? Like, well, we have the nut Falouche Drew. It's pretty nice. Not sure what type of size we would choose here with ace-x. Maybe something like this. Probably calling or folding there. Not crazy about a bet here. I think a check and delay is going to be good. Now we can call any bet. What are we repping really by betting here? Not much. I think we just check again. And now we can maybe bet on the rev. Seems like a fold. Yeah. Doesn't need any protection. Sussing this fish out, checking back a hand like this could be all right. Yeah, I think we could go for a check there. Just raising to commit to this guy. I have some turn bluffs. These guys might not fold ace-x. I think I can go for like a half pot. Call an open there. This guy raises us. Feels like just a call. Allowing him to continue to bluff. What hand do we lose to now? I don't see much that we lose to. I think just going for a click back here, getting him to call some ace-x could be cool. Possibly. Maybe calling a third with this hand. Got the fish to bluff a bit, which is nice. Now I think I just bet one check two with the gutter, get ace high and low pairs to fold. He barrels again. We're blocking some main bluffs and stuff. I don't think we call, but I think a calling 1/3 on the flop is fine with that hand. The 8 with some backdoor straight draw. The ace being good out probably some good percent of the time. Hey. Come here. Come on. This guy looks like a fish. Want to open this hand against a fish. This guy goes for a small ass 3-bet. I'm kind of wanting to like 4-bet, but I'm not going to. Here I think a 1/3 is pretty good. Here I think a check call is all right. A bet might be all right as well. I think a check on this board, this hand. Player deuce here is fish. Not blocking some like 9, 10. He just really goes for it right away. What's he repping? Like a fucking ace queen. It's cool because we block ace jack and ace queen. So I'm going to check call. Queen 10 gets there. He still just has 9, 10 a bunch, I think. Here. Man, what the fuck do I do? I feel like it's a fold now when he continues to bet. What bluffs does he have, really? I mean, fuck, I don't know. I need to learn more about those fucking spots. I mean, definitely has a shitload of ace-x on flop. I think going like this. The ace kind of sucks. I think we'll check on it right away. Might not be able to really fold for a couple streets here when he's got so many bluffs. I don't know. Ace-x clubs, but he has all the 10 jack, queen jack, 10x gutter stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm not folding to that size. Lucky you. Check raise here. I'd probably check a lot of hands. Don't hate going for it. Go for the trap. Now we'll just like blast it, I think. think we got a call for a third here. With the 5 of hearts specifically is pretty nice. He fucking checks. Yeah, I think we just lose this hand. Yeah. Five, six, we probably have a bunch. That might just bluff on turn right away, though. It's like...
Four tables, 500. Yeah.
A lot of fucking spots to look at already. Like some fucking. Like. Yeah, I mean, I think I know the possible answer to this one already. But just bet a third instead of check call.
Yeah.
When he bets this, like, do you just fold right away when he bets half pot here?
Yeah, probably. I'm curious what like things were going on to make you check. This is like you've probably been in that spot like a million times, you know?
Mm-hmm. I think, well, I've had like a bunch of just, if it's felt like a button, like, you know, I opened cutoff rampede button, cold call, like that tighter range feel. I mean, that particular board obviously is like pretty obvious, just at a third.
Mm-hmm.
And like this, I'm guessing we're just like bet third, check, fold, standard. These like this type of fucking like this. It was the same guy, and this hand happened like right before, and like I just because of the way it, this is the exact same guy, and I decided to check call flop, check, fold turn.
Yeah, I think so.
Like I guess I'm just like I feel like I'm lost in these like how the range is like, you know, like there's like what are these guys up to in terms of their betting, like you know.
I think just start with knowing what your betting and checking range is on the flop as far as value goes. The bluffs are easy.
Like, should I bet a third here with my hand or no?
No, not on this board. No.
Okay.
This is different than king, whatever the hell.
Well, yeah, but I just mean like it's something about like in blind versus blind or something. Though this board you'll still want third.
Yeah, because it's range with plus connectivity of the board. So,
equals check call, check fold to any bet on turn because we think he just doesn't have enough bluffs really, like 9-10.
Well, I'm saying more like in like small blind versus big blind, we're gonna probably just 1/3 this hand. But it doesn't really make sense to 1/3 this hand because Spawn's range is so much narrower.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that But then I'm also saying like we should just know what the worst. Like here you check call one and he barrel turn.
Fold. Or like my instinct is fold, but like so does he barrel hands like cards like 9-10, king 10, queen 10?
I fold.
So he limp calls this. I really don't. I mean, there's a couple. Wait, we have a drag better, so I guess we'll still just bet.
Mm-hmm.
If it's like deuce 6-9, you still betting?
Yeah.
Like this card doesn't change much, so he just still might not fold exactly the range he called on flop, but I think he still has enough like king highs, ace highs, maybe threes, like do threes through sixes or some shit fold here.
Maybe
without it, but like not having a club if he's calling clubs and then folding them on river.
Yeah, we have an okay hand to bet that.
Maybe one click. blocking some of his 9x. Pretty nice check back here, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah, this hand wasn't sure. Like if I kind of know for the most part where his range is gonna be. I called a 1/3 5, like because of this particular combo. Good. And like just trying to check down, I guess. Like if I know, like, when do like I guess I just have other hands that
Just bluff your hearts, bluff your
5,
5,
6.
6, bluff your ace, queen, 1 heart, bluff your ace.
for 2 you would take ace queen there and do that because like you block some.
Yeah, it's like call, check, calling range. More equity.
It's always 4 betting jacks.
Yeah, and I like it. He makes a small size too.
Like 100.
Like 95.
I mean, I guess I used the same size last time. Do you need to use it while it goes there? So I have some like suited 10x, some overs, half pot. Here you go. So the
I'll go a
third.
little smaller, yeah. Yeah. Probably annoyingly call it jam, but the jack of clubs, the 10. It's really annoyingly close because he probably jams all flush draws. So even with the jack of clubs, and if he's bad, he'll jam like some
So
7,
this
8.
is, I mean, I guess it's only 25 hands, but he hadn't 3-bet, and he did bet.
The reason I hate folding is because Queens Plus is very discounted from his range. So he's repping like pocket 10s, maybe 9s. If he's tight, 9s helps us because he might not even 3-bet that pre. So we're looking at like
Some 7-8 suited and shit. I
and
don't
flush draws and then some 10x for protection. It's like it's the him having
So
10x.
should we call?
I think so. I think I'm not really folding there.
Here, buddy clicks it back. I guess we're just following.
Yeah.
Should I bet a third here?
Oh, was that
A wide. A wide.
Yeah, I would.
What other hands do we have to call there? Aces, kings. Like if we have ace, king of clubs there, do we bet call? Probably yeah, because against jacks and queens we'll have equity.
Yeah, if you have an overpair on that board and someone jams and it's 100 big blind 4-bet pot, you're getting stacked if they have 2 pairs set or like the 1 overpair pit better than you. It's just how those spots work. If the hands are flipped, he's getting stacked all the time. Like there's just there's literally when there's that much, like it's not like we're just gonna start checking the flop. You know what I mean? It's like once we put a bet in and then there's like a 0 point whatever SPR behind, like the money is just going in.
Mm-hmm. So then yeah, just check this one down and like lost. Like you don't go trying to
No,
take
because
this hand.
like I like maybe even something.
It just seems like with the heart, you know, like, and then on like an 8 or on a 3 or on a heart, on a, you know, I guess this, you know, any other kind of cards might be a bit sketch, but like, yeah, I guess we'll just whether.
You can't like. I don't know. I would even rather take like. I don't know.
This guy's like tight.
7-6.
This, I mean, he's probably calling lots and doing this guy.
You have the big blind fold to small blind steal stagger. Yeah. 18-10. Yeah, I'd probably raise it for say 18-10. 100 hands. But yeah, I mean, this call one, check down is like perfectly fine. You like, like
The EV
I
isn't
used
the
to-
EV in the hand isn't from trying to turn it into a bluff. It's
Yeah.
from like calling the pre-flop and then calling the flop.
Yeah, like I don't know. A good way to look at these things is like it's something actually like when I'm playing bad, I think I do. Is like yeah, I'd raise that.
This even though he's
Yeah,
this short.
yeah, you can leave that behind, so he's not much of a threat. We're not really playing every single hand to try to win it necessarily. You know, we're trying to just make money on each position.
Should I bet here? No.
No.
It would. I'm folding this only with the king of spades.
That's close. Yeah, I guess versus size fold, but yeah.
Should I bet a third here? Or no?
Honestly,
Just two.
I don't even think that board's getting check folded on. Sure, we have some backdoors, but like, what's he gonna check fold on this board? It's just the check seems more sus than
Yeah. I don't think they would have been.
It's always tempting to stab there, but it's like if you think about it, it's like nah, we're just gonna get
Like
blocked.
it's fucking 2-3-7 after 3 bets in it.
Yeah, so
That's probably getting enough falls just by betting. Check raise. Pot, half pot. What do you use? Kind of thinking do you use here to guide basically whether we want to go for a check raise
I
or
like check raise here because we
fold out his overs? Maybe. Well, I guess they'll probably call. Just get a lot of value against them.
like think about it this way: if I had a bluffing hand there,
How
Like,
often does he
if I
check
had-
back flush out? Should I just pot it?
yeah, I go back. Like if I had some sort of bluffing hand, like I don't know, ace 3 of clubs that I wanted to bet the flop with there. Do you think on that texture like a 1/3 bet would work to fold out like any overs or any ace highs or
No.
any? So like if my bluffs aren't like able to fold out those types of hands, and like so if I have something like ace 10, thinking about it that way, I'm not gonna fold out those hands like anyways. So I may as well check and let him bet all those hands that are probably gonna bet one check. Like if people bet their fucking 2 overs plus straight each other extremely often.
Yeah.
So we can start building the pot like a ton.
Versus
because
that
if I
versus
was-
like potting it or half potting it.
yeah,
right?
because like if I was bluffing there, like those hands wouldn't be folding to bet. So I'd rather like check raise strong equity bluffs and check raise probably like ace 10 plus.
Sure.
Bottom. Yeah, any like jack queen x 9 10 x are pretty shit.
And this card's like better for him, and I'm probably not getting many folds on this card, even though we have a decent amount of equity. We might have a little bit of showdown value. I should just check it. Or no, because
I
we
think
can
I
go-
would find the bluff with this hand. Like we block the spades at turn. Yeah, we have pretty much nut equity.
Does it go pretty big now?
Yeah, you could rep something like you can go a little smaller actually, because you could probably have two sizes there. One with like 8x plus, and then one with like 7x plus.
Let's go. It's a 5x thing. Let's just call.
Yeah.
The fish here. So, I think I would have been seeing in that as like
you could check there. Checking's fine, but it's like that's like probably one of our better turn bluffs because we don't block any of his other backdoor suits that
so
check call flop
overcard.
and then fold, and we obviously block the spades, and we even have equity versus an 8, and
This guy's mega tight. We're still calling tens probably here though to stack him if we can. He checks here. Spot. Oh, he checks again. Man, do you just jam here? He's super. I mean, we're running in like ace, king, aces, kings, jacks.
I don't mind it. Yeah, go for it.
And then here, flop check through. He checks again on turn. Bets something like
I just go.
half pot.
Yeah. As much, a little. You probably get a little bigger. Yeah.
Oh, jacks. No, he three bets those, I think, probably before. You ever, I mean, what the fuck's calling us? Like a ace, jack suited, king jack suited, queen jack suited that didn't three bet. Call behind. Still three C bet here.
Yeah.
You're like small bet to call, like if he spazzes, you probably won't.
No, it's either a check to let him bluff his, ace X of spades.
King, queen suited.
Right?
King queen off, king queen suited.
Did
He called
Did
behind.
flop check through?
Yeah,
though?
yeah.
Oh, flop did check through. Then I do like a check actually, because he doesn't really have like ace jack and king jack. Might have just bet flop for like a third.
Yeah. Okay.
Now he has a lot more king queen. And
How do you perceive him on flop checking? Ace king or ace queen?
Yeah, ace king, especially if he doesn't go for the check raise. It's really. We're stacking that in anyway. I think he checked that on the flop. Yeah, ace king, ace queen, or whatever rando bluffs is giving up with, like a jacks. Was it jack 6-4?
Mhm.
Queens plus is just like that's not a board. Like if the
That's-
board was
so
like
that-
7,
That's really
5,
not a board people are checking on.
I don't think.
Like
Not
aces or
three-way.
kings.
It's just gonna 1/3 or something. most of the
Okay,
time.
because I don't know
if
why
it
in
gets
my
check raised on, it's a completely different story, obviously. But like, if it gets check called on or just
like so
check,
people don't like people will bet their pairs to like check fold to the raise or bet fold to raise like
or
whatever.
bet call, like I don't know if there's a flush on
Guess I missed the 1/3 spot. Just gap between set and whatever. Call. Click back. Okay. And we're not home. Fold, open, fold, 3-bet, fold. Call, never, ace deuce. 4-bet. Ace deuce, fold. Are you betting here when this guy limp calls? I think no, right? He just got too much like fucking sets and straights or some shit. He fucking snap check 3 times and pro. Do I value bet 10x here? He doesn't even think about betting on any street. Nate comes in heavy. He's like, so from here on out, if you're 5+ minutes late for our call, I'm just gonna start grinding and consider the session canceled. Just off. Right. I mean,
Yeah.
that's like
No,
that's what it should be.
This morning was actually so fucking annoying.
Yeah.
And it was even more annoying because I had a Duke
Check
session.
this. Or you bet.
I check. Yeah. But I'm sitting there with like, hey, do I just start my fucking day? Do I start grinding? And then I get fucking like just having WhatsApp there because I have to have it open for China anyways. And it's like, is this guy gonna fucking message? Or like I'm just sitting here like fucking picking my nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check. Check twice. What the fuck are bluffs? Some random like 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7 suited. What's he gonna call?
Checked all the way through.
Yeah.
This is where I normally block.
Just like this.
I guess yes. Yeah.
Some like 7x. And
Yeah. We go like 35 or something.
Yeah. Well, this is an interesting one already. Probably just calling, not raising. Oh my gosh, here we go. Calling. Ace, queen, ace, king, other fucking random ace X hearts, main bluffs. He'll have some mates, few mates, straights. His aces, queens, kings might all still. Then we had this hand where we open. This guy squeezed super small. Call. Flop. Checks through. I'm not betting here, right? When these guys have like threes, five, sixes,
Yeah,
and
but they
shit.
also have a lot of fucking unimproved hands. Like the sets is like one piece. We're gonna bet fold anyways, but I actually don't hate a bet fold.
Really?
We might, yeah. We just like fold out all three players overs, like all suited connectors and broadways. A lot of ace highs just completely are just folding this board multi-way.
So what kind
Yeah.
of size do you choose? Like a quarter pot?
Yeah, third quarter, and like the only thing that sucks a little is if we get jammed on by original squeezer, because like then we could have realized our equity to the 4 or the 7. So we're like, but I mean, there's probably more EV in the times because like four-way buddy squeezers over pairs are discounted already when he checks this board. So
Really?
yeah, so because of that, I don't mind betting a
Call here is still
3 bet.
60.
Yeah.
62.
Yeah.
Hoping for some like. Just about like half pot.
Yeah. Forgot about the 3.
It's just fucking taking down now. So okay, yeah, I guess in my mind I just see like obviously at first, I think I'm aware that there's a bunch of overs, but just that alone for me isn't enough to say, okay, bet when like, this guy's already, his stack, so I bet. And then okay, well if he goes all in, like I don't fucking know. But more like, I guess 5 here, making this 5 times 2.7, 120.
Yeah.
Check 1/3.
Check.
Call. Fold.
No.
Like, wouldn't I rather a 6 or some shit here?
Yeah, I mean,
Like, I still just call
it's
pairs,
just-
all pairs.
Yeah.
Bet twice here.
Yeah.
You gonna bluff here?
I probably bluff. Yeah, like 60 or something. Yeah.
You could definitely have check back some weak king X, but what are we trying to get value from? Some just like jack X now?
Yeah. There's more jack X and 9X than king X.
And we have some turn hearts and like some random queen X or 10X.
Yeah.
Middling like this. And yeah, check 3, he bets half pot. Call with the old under now.
Yeah.
Jams.
Yeah, that's yeah. I mean, you're gonna be. It's a bet fold. Obviously, I just maybe I don't know, we might get enough protection, but checking and just calling a small bet folding to a big bet is also perfectly fine. I don't know what's better, really.
Yeah.
Whatever you
So
want.
it's okay, but that's fine. You
Yeah,
can play
it's
it that
fine.
way. It's
That's perfectly fine.
I don't really know if exactly he is. If he is, you call. If he's not, even do a 3x though.
I think so. Just wait.
I don't know if he is though for sure. So this guy is in the MP. This is just a fold, isn't it?
Yeah. Especially versus 3.
This year is also supposed to be a fold, I believe.
He
Makes it
so
small enough,
small. And were we effectively what?
We're on the cutoff.
That's such a small size. I would call
Usually,
like
like
Munker is for with big sizes,
Mhm.
right? So we
Sure.
have to take all this. It's tight because we made it with big size. Like these are the sizes that people use at 5, 10, 10, 20. The mid stakes guys aren't really using these massive sizes.
Because you can check some like. I'm still just betting.
Yeah,
you know.
I just bet.
Like
I would bet like
you gotta
half.
bet like big.
I would bet half. Yeah, we're not gonna.
Or
bet any
we're
big
just
pairs.
like ace queen and then like flush draws.
Yeah, ace queen plus flush draws 9x. Maybe some like 10 jack of spades type backdoor bets. So we're not betting any weak like. There's no protection bets here.
And he'll check call his like weaker ace X and like kings for a street or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. And like ace X of spades being unblocked now is
Just size up here now.
cut off. Yeah, no, 1/3 still.
Something like this.
Yep.
Just checking being done with that hand. Seems like another spot bet. Thank you. Just pot.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, we're pretty far ahead. Ugh, that's actually pretty bad.
In terms of value betting,
Yeah.
where we can check
Because he
and
has
win.
ace X of spades and he has pocket aces a lot. And is he actually going to call river with like ace queen? I don't mind that check. I think actually pocket aces is such a common hand.
Yeah.
He's always going to trap aces. It's so dead.
This just check
That's
now.
just check, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like
That's spades. And he had both suit blockers too. No, yeah. That guy looks like a rag too with the fucking 30-21 reloaded in some ways. So this is a waste size by this guy on this board. If I had a bluff, if I had no showdown value, I would really attack versus this
Really?
on this board. Yeah, because like he's trying to bet thinly on a board that just smokes us. So if I had something like King 10, 1 diamond,
and so
Jack
people aren't
9,
like you're not concerned about them.
He's saying no for that. Yeah, he's saying he's betting thinly and a lot on this board, which is just not and should be allowed. Like we got 10 jack, queen 9, queen 8, pocket 8s, pocket 9s. Still a lot of shit going on. So yeah, but I mean, our hand is just still just good enough good to call it. I might call here and bluff lead a spade for really big because we have 9x and 8x of spades always. Maybe even actually just lead a diamond because I don't think like considering our I think let's call and lead either suit. Just a poor pairs actually. Because he never bets 2 pair or set on the turn, and we can. Oh man, honestly, I like. I would allow that because like when we have so much jack
pocket 10s in his range, but he doesn't bet that out jack, right? Like he never.
Just shit. Fuck him. This is what happens when board changing card comes, and you can't compete.
Nice.
Those are the types of plays, Bradford, where
you can if you have the and that like if you know then you can go for it.
He is playing vacuum, and we just combust in his mouth.
Like he should check back some jack X so that doesn't happen, but I don't think.
This guy is a fish confirmed. I didn't actually write it. This is the limper one. Limper and leader.
Oh man, so much strategy stuff, man. I'm just like, fuck these guys.
It's cool blockers to the king that we can
bet later. If he checks turn, I'm bluffing this hand pretty much always. Diamond. Probably on the diamonds. Let's see if I've been over. Is it better than that? It's actually so I've looked at this
when he has
a bunch.
Pairs of 1.
If he is protecting his turn checking range properly, it matters.
Call this with this fish here.
Sure. It matters more to have a diamond, but I think people are not doing that in your game, so I think it's actually better to not have a diamond.
And bluff twice.
Yeah, so I'd go like 100 or like 97. Because now, like, he has more like 10s with a diamond, jacks with a diamond, queens with a diamond.
See, I would never
that check call and then check fold.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But you get to like stars 5, 10, or 10, 20, and now people are checking more flushes properly. They're balancing their range. They're checking more like ace, diamond, king, or like king, queen with the queen of diamonds. So we want to remove more of those hands. So we want to have a diamond. Here, they're not balancing those flushes or mixing those strong diamonds into their checking range. So we want to not have diamond, right? It's like, depends on what they're doing. But yeah, those like.
See, I don't think. I think, like for me, there, I would just like be I mean, I guess like not confident, and even like thinking my particular hand's a good one to bet turn jam river, even though I know that those combos like will be in his range. So there's still just pieces missing, and maybe I really shouldn't. This is going to be a call.
$5 extra bucks? Call it $5 extra bucks. Yeah. That will actually make me get in there or not, because it's a fringe fold. Like it's
Mhm.
and he made it the regular.
It's still limped, but these guys better just bet.
Yeah, just check. That is probably fine to check right actually. But yeah, fuck it, man. It just comes out
just,
like
pot it.
yeah, go really big. Pot's good, yeah. This is just a great size. Yeah, fold the jack for sure. Even with a backdoor flush out, fold when he goes that size. Shit.
Like what? Yeah, like
I've done the work on like the spot, right? So I know how it works. Like I'm just gonna go there, bet turn, jam river.
yeah.
I know that the turn if not the turn bet is getting the folds, then the turn bet river fall through
Mhm.
on a diamond or a non-diamond river is gonna be good because they're imbalanced with their range is still in your games. The other games
So
that
yeah,
have to be
you
more
don't.
careful,
People
like,
aren't checking like.
enough flush. Yeah.
I've been seeing some weak sizes and then some big ones. Like some guys are like in position here go like 4x.
Yeah, people are just,
And you just tighten up a bit against those.
yeah.
Always. Like this.
You
Still a
go
third to
'cause
jam turn.
if I had like the king of spades, that actually goes smaller. But
Okay.
he's gonna have more like more king X of spades and stuff we
6
want.
is pretty much the size.
Yeah, we want. Or if it was a 7-4 rainbow.
So yeah, here like a bit bigger.
Just
fold here.
yeah, I think so. That's probably the absolute
Worst.
worst. Yeah.
Just check.
Yeah.
Fold riv.
Check and riv's close. Depends how. Like, I don't know if guys
blocks his like ace queen now.
Yeah, it actually does pretty nice. I don't know if he calls ace queen offsuit to the cold four in those positions.
This seems close. Probably call still.
Yeah.
So what are his flushes like? 8, 9, 9, 10, king 10, king jack. Just maybe like 6 to 8 flushes, then like 1 ace, 3 queens. It's 3 combos.
Yeah.
And pocket. Well, his queens are always going all in pre. Or we assume.
Yeah, I would say.
You think like he's not taking like 8s, 9s, 10s here and like
yeah, that's
bluffing
the thing.
them.
He's got a bluff, so he does some 5, 6 suited, some 6, 7 suited, 7, 8 suited. But like, yeah,
fold.
I would probably fold, given I don't think people in these games are turning those hands into a bluff. He also snap jam river. So it would be like that's something I would do. Like if I have 7, 8 hours.
You gotta find a bluff. Find some bluffs there,
Snap
yeah.
jam river, right?
Yeah.
I don't think these guys are doing that.
Yeah. So here I'm thinking
Check through.
yeah.
Yeah, just check. No real reason to bet, right?
Check fold.
Yeah, maybe check call actually.
Call here because we're in the pot with this guy, even though this guy's super short.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably bluff catch the bottom right at this point. This ace X will bluff stuff like ace deuce to ace 7 and 4, 5, 5, 6.
Call fold.
Folds.
Small bet. 1/5 pot? No, I can't do that.
Yeah, I don't mind it actually. Like a 15, yeah. Or yeah. And then yeah. Go from check showdown, check fold.
Did you ever bet this after flop check 0?
Yeah, I would. I'm trying to go bet a decent amount.
Well, fish and this ace 9 calls. Now you're betting again.
Yeah, so yeah, it's still down to deuce with one diamond. Like a lot of pairs less than ace x with one diamond, and we still.
Would you ever bet the flop with this hand?
And I like to check. I like it checking with a lot of no diamond, no non-big diamond.
But now we're gonna go like 40.
Yeah, 40 is pretty good. Repping like ace jack or ace 9 plus or something. That's in our range 100% of the time. Yeah, like, yeah. That's pretty light, man. Pretty light.
Super tight.
Here we go. Flop set. So slow. Probably peel a third still. It's so people are so transparent. It's hilarious on Bodog just because it's anonymous. They don't care. Why is he gonna bluff? Why is he gonna bluff for ace king that size? You know,
Yeah.
he'll just bet his fucking
Because if I'm
jacks
folding all
or queen
shit and then he gives up after.
Unlikely. It's just more likely they're just like so fucking face up, and that's why it's like if I had. I don't know, maybe say board was a little different. That one's pretty dry, but like say board's draw year and he used that big size now. I might just go ahead and straight jam my set right away because from my experience.
Deeper and in these positions, should I just call?
So I just 3-bet it.
60. One more because we're deeper.
Yeah, 65 is good. It's a D- board right there.
Yeah.
D-.
Like D-.
Fucking fail their class.
Well,
This fucking size is so dumb by him on the turn.
you can't raise still though.
If I had like king, queen plus, I would
Fucking
raise.
rip it.
Yeah.
You always just
Yeah,
100%.
just have to. We're just fucked.
It just shows them some shit hand for cheap.
So, like, what types of hands does he bet that tiny? This is so das. I pretty much, I just kind of never fold for that size. Like, so das.
This guy, I should probably check on this now.
Yeah. That's like, it makes sense.
He doesn't check back a queen, right?
Yeah, no.
Like, what's he calling here? Don't really know, but like some ace highs, ace king or some shit.
Yeah, just pot it.
So, like
I don't know what he's
People-
thinking.
people just. It's funny because that somehow you I somehow would I don't know if I'd actually fold. I'd just look at the size of okay, I'm just not folding the size call. But
You could level yourself into folding.
because he's
it's so
fucking.
bad. But yeah, no, you just look at hand, queen, and a 9. I block everything. Like a lot of things he's trying to wrap blocked.
On this,
Yeah,
or-
he's repping I like to look at my hand and how it relates to the value range that his size is representing. So he's not really representing kings or
Queen.
yeah, it's or
weak
it's
ass queen.
yeah, like literally something like
Queen
ours.
5.
So we have the type of hand that he's trying to wrap,
Right?
right?
Should just bet.
I would bet that. Yeah. So that's
This could be just a fucking limp because the hammer.
no,
it's just a min open.
Yeah, min open and call off if you can. So yeah, that's
I guess this is
where I'm. But yeah, that's also why if I had queen something better kicker, I'd raise the turn a lot.
we have a lot of bluffs here.
Yeah, I mean deuces through 8 still fold the turn pretty much always though, which is
Something
nice.
like that.
Yeah, 50 is good. Yep. Make a mental note that Buddy used 15 into 23 on that board. Right beside you. Could come into play. An actual note's even better.
I laughed.
Oh, like, why did it get that?
I'm like,
No.
always call with the back doors.
No,
Wait, you're saying.
I'm saying full.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I might have hovered over that.
Yeah,
I meant just full.
Yeah. I mean, 8s and 9s maybe, but nah.
So against this, no, it's funny how I think he's tight, then 1-3 and changes it to that.
Yeah.
But it's just still.
Yeah. Let me just jam.
Just jam this?
I mean, how many blinds is that?
It's like
15? I
Yeah.
think it's perfectly fine jam.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a tiny amount.
Yay. It feels like more.
Yeah, it's so small actually. Bidgey. What size or max size are we calling? Oh, I mean, he made it easy.
To call?
Yeah. Like if someone goes like pot.
No, because I guess then they check back turn and we just fucking crank it.
Yeah.
Like, is that? I feel like I've been not navigating whatever these kind of like cut off or button big line like too well lately. It's felt like one heart. Would you do some sort of raise against that size or no? Like, can he bet like what would he bet there if that size like 2 pair plus,
Probably.
or still just ace queen with 1 heart or something?
Something like that. Yeah, ace queen or ace king 1 heart or better.
And so would we want to raise and bluff some shit against them?
Yeah, we definitely.
Like a queen 10 with queen heart, something.
Something, yeah, because our low flushes or any flush really wants.
Just bet a third here. Oh. Say if you raise, would you ever jam blocking some sets and always having those things?
I finesse it by calling. I don't just ship it. I'll like play the hand out knowing that, but by calling, not by jamming. Just to, it sucks because he'll get to realize his equity, but
like, I'm thinking a third, or
think about our entire range. And
we'd
what
want to
happens
bomb
on
it.
the four. Yeah, but like a little more polar, right? Because like we're not just gonna rando bet our ace king and ace queen's always on this turn. It's not gonna be too great. So I think we should.
Check.
Yeah, I'm saying we should have some of it. I'm saying it's nice to have some of these types of hands in our check back range.
And so you can't just like
go crazy.
Explode like would it even be like to 1/3 it just to check like cheap?
Yeah, no,
like,
no, I don't like
that's
that
not
either.
even...
No, I'm really tempted to call here. He'll probably bluff spades always in 9-10, 7-9, and like he has stuff like king queen with 1 spade that float flop for 1/3. Like people in your games are going to be defending their
so the fact that and I could be perceived just have a bunch of air.
Exactly. So I think that on this run out, the reason I like calling with this hand is obviously because we block some value, and because our range has a lot of air in it. Thin. Oh, he went that thin. Good play. But yeah, I mean, that's the type of hand I'm fucking. Because we're gonna think about our range when we check turn. Mainly ace highs, a little bit of pairs like that. So I'm folding the ace highs.
Sure.
And I'll call those.
Yeah.
Right? And like that's why we want to have a range that has some shit, at least a little bit of shit, other than
sacrificing some
to have some non-ace high hands and bluff catch rivers. Hands that are going to perform better bluff catching, like obviously blocking a set and 2 pair there is better than just having ace king and ace queen high always being in an even worse spot.
Cool.
Also, it's nice too having actually having some flushes on flush complete rivers when we check back the turn. So those hands work really well to do that. Because then otherwise you'll get like I see like I do this and guys at higher stakes like flop bet 1/3 check call turn checks through and front door flush completes out of position. We'll just use like all in jam like sides, you know what I mean? Because they know like you're probably barreling most flush draws on turn. So this is
other than like some weak paired ace x flush draw type stuff that's common. So you need other like uncommon.
Yeah, just a couple more I think, because otherwise they just get to jam. We fold literally always.
Yeah,
which those spots are not.
A little bit more, but so small.
Yeah.
Something like this. Let's see. 3.
Not full. Maybe like at 120 is good, or 118 or something. Yeah.
Just fucking raise this right away.
Yeah.
Just like a 3x.
Yeah. 60 is fine. Like, I actually like raising I mean, I would raise this versus almost any flop bet size. Maybe not pot or an overbet, I would call, but like he's actually telegraphing the strength of his hand more when he uses a bigger size on his board.
Mm-hmm.
Turns annoying.
Mm-hmm. Seems like a check.
Yeah. I don't think we get 3 streets of value from anything anymore. Like, I don't think ace jack and ace queen. Like, if she was bad, but I'm Munker folds it, but I think you should still open those hands. 10-5 and 10-6 and 9-8-4.
So here, his mate hands would be like queen jack of like spades, and ace king, pocket deuces.
Mm-hmm.
And do we think he takes king x here and starts bluffing with it if he has like a king jack, king queen of spades?
Yeah, we're basically hoping for like low spades to be bluffing. Or like
Which, like, I mean, are definitely like in there, no? So
Yeah,
check call, check fold,
yeah,
type
yeah,
thing.
yeah. And like
Does that change?
now we beat ace king. That's nice.
Yeah, but I'm like,
And pocket deuces, which he'll still value bet.
yeah. Like, what 10x do I raise? And this blocks some way. Just check back on flop. So just check here.
Yeah.
Snap column. He has ace ace. We lose.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think
Just
River.
folding.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think River we can lead, and I don't think turns a fold because some people. I'm curious if he shows up with ace queen or ace jack here. I did have the jack. Sucked out, but like sometimes people will misplay like ace jack and ace queen and actually bet it on the turn, depending on how bad they are. So that's a little.
Should we 3-bet this or no?
Um.
These positions.
Yeah, I probably would still, but still fold to a jam or a 4-bet.
It's shorter.
Yeah. But I mean, fuck. Given certain conditions, turn could actually be a check fold. Like ace king, deuces, tens, aces, queen jack, and then only a couple bluffs, only a couple like 5, 6, 6, 7, 7,
King
8,
queen,
9.
king jack if he decides.
I don't think people are doing that enough, if ever. They'll just be like, oh, try to take showdown versus our own flush.
Yeah,
I decided not to barrel or like whatever the fuck. They're just not.
Mm-hmm.
And especially it's all of this is in conjunction with the bigger flop size that he used. If he used a smaller size, I think turn could actually be more of a bet or a way happier check call because then I think he has less ace kings or less pocket tens or less pocket deuces.
Yeah.
The big size, it just weighs that so much. Yeah, I mean, I would pretty much still always check call a turn. Check folders.
Squeeze?
Button dude looks pretty tight, but if he's a fish, I want to keep him in.
It's a call.
Yeah. Yeah, noise
Off.
that one. Yeah, delay.
Delay till this.
No, that's a good delay bet. Yeah, you know, a lot of his hands with the jack stab flop, a lot of his diamonds stab
So like
flop.
pot follow through.
I don't even think we're repping like we king X that check flop or like queen. So
Mhm.
yeah, I think like 2/3. Yeah, you don't.
Seems probably still like other than queen and king queen that we draw dead to.
Yeah,
We're still ahead of some of his hearts.
Yeah, the
And
next
his
thing
backdoor diamonds.
Yeah, we have
And
some
there's, like,
showdown
10 jack.
behind. Yeah, that's why these are I think pretty much always calls. I would not bluff the river if he checks. Yeah, we still have a tiny bit of showdown. I would bluff. Oh, what fuck?
What would you bluff?
Yeah, thinking about it. Like,
Just check and try to win.
yeah. That's the thing people will do there too. Maybe just not bluff.
Bigger 15. Probably not too big of a difference. Fish, just go bigger. Probably enough. To our club.
Yeah, pretty much always better.
Leave a little bit left on rev.
Yeah.
Something like this.
Yeah. Maybe even a little smaller. Like he's gonna fold 7x unless anyways.
All right, fish.
Snap check the top left.
This is a bet again against this guy, right?
Yeah, me too.
5.
Yeah. Unfortunate to get priced out. Yeah. I mean, with the fish there, yeah.
You like double barreling this usually.
Yeah. Everything less than ace folds by the turn. But a lot of middle and small pairs in the small blind cold range.
So here,
Yeah,
I have some
here's-
turns I can barrel on,
Yeah.
but like a lot of those, I feel like in my mind interact as well with his range quite well, right?
This is true. The 8, the 9, the club are fine. I think that board's disconnected now.
Just check fold here.
Yeah.
Too much. And then here, you're saying better or no, because there's a full house. So.
Yeah. This one's best. And the fish is mine. I just check back and realize the only couple hands we're trying to get to fold are like king jacks, king queens.
No.
Yeah, no. But not put fish there.
Well, another one of the key hands we just had. This one we just bet and you
Yeah.
had, and then like
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. No,
we don't know enough about it yet. So.
Yeah, just ship. I like these fucking.
Ace 5.
I like these 3 bets. That's a terrible one.
Well, don't have to bet.
No, not on this. No.
Probably call here. Fish.
I'd squeeze here a decent amount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess and then we just fold if this guy was all in.
Yeah, and I mean, like the frequency that he's gonna do that is not significant enough. That's gonna stop me. I would bet now with bluff with the ace of hearts.
When he checks back, he's like weakened less, not really any queens.
Yeah, and we can still rep. You don't have to go big.
No.
No, like a click over half is not
Okay,
what
this was half.
Okay, yeah, so
Yeah.
around there. Yeah, anything around there. We're repping like ace 10, jacks,
Mhm.
queen, jack, shit like that. Really wanted the heart river to follow through on, or like a jack.
You just have too much like 10x check calling.
Yeah, I don't like this river. I'm looking for the heart.
Beat 4, 5 of hearts.
Yeah. So that's fine. So, like, the late C betting there is going to be just way better than random betting flop. But I normally, if I'm check 2 twice or check 2 3 times, I'll pretty much always go for like at least like one bluff.
Really?
They'll get a couple better ace highs to fold. If I got like a king river there or the heart river, I would go for it. Just like wherever my hand kind of, do I have some
Sure.
blocking? Is his range still weak?
Seems like a
Yeah, it's fine to check that.
Yeah, against the small blind.
Yeah.
range, right?
Yeah.
Like he won't take his pairs and like he'll just try and shut me down against my SI.
Yeah. We'll just fold, lose versus his 10x, jack x, and king
Call
queen.
this.
Yeah, probably. Decent amount of fish out here. 2-5 is good. Qualified. Probably not 3-betting 10-9 versus 60 big
That was
blinds.
big,
Yeah,
so.
but versus like 80 big blinds are more problem. You don't have to do it all the time either, but. Well.
Well, we'll call.
Yeah, the 9's pretty sneaky. I'll tell you how much. But it's reversed on the club though, and with 2 guys still behind. Eey. And with like ace-x of diamonds being in people's range, that will dominate our
Sure.
backdoor flush. Might actually just be a fold. It might be too like too hopeful.
Just betting a third here or like half.
Probably a bit bigger, yeah. Getting max protection with our hand, and he
Oh.
probably actually still. Let's.
I think it's fish here.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, the 9-10, probably a little bigger, but 1/3 is fine.
Okay. So like here, probably still. So are we even getting the protection here from any queen highs or ace highs by betting? Probably not.
No, but we get value and get to realize all our equity really cheaply when we want there. Plus, like folding out. I mean, yeah, not folding out that much then.
King 9 here, I'm pretty sure is a 3-bet. If this guy's tighter,
Yeah, go for it.
even
I mean,
against his tightness.
click like what's his? That's why I want you to have click somewhere on the thing. Is there like pre-flop EP button? Yeah, he's really tight. You can fly it. He's really tight on button.
But he leaves out here. We'll call. This here seems like a check.
Yeah.
You can flat and people are tight.
Yeah, that guy. He had like a fucking 20%.
Just like-
I don't care with a full right away. Versus this fucking guy.
This guy leads and follows through. He's definitely gonna have some better 2 pairs
Yeah.
and some straights.
Yeah. Yeah. I would probably just fold versus this guy without
I
the
was-
backdoor
I was-
flush draw too.
Like I would just rather have a 10 or
Yeah,
jack.
for sure. Good. That's, yeah.
Hope to win.
Yeah.
It's worst pair.
Yeah, see, like for those guys with that tight fucking opening, like clicking that and actually seeing what his, like, sure, you see 18, 12 on the button, but it's also like nice to see what his actual button RFI is. That's gonna be like,
Which says
yeah, 17.
so what's
Yeah, button PFR.
that means percent.
Yeah, 17% frequency.
So out of
on the button,
you know-
but that one's not that one. That's why like I want you to actually have the stat with button RFI because that's button PFR, which is actually different. That includes his 3 bets.
size.
Let's see. I don't think ace 9 off is even.
No.
I would probably just call it.
Okay.
Yeah, especially if I set 30x. I know in the antes it is, but.
Like, is this do you see this as being face up as like
Not really. Not really. On this board, no. I usually just
people can
still-
choose 1/3 or half?
Yeah. I normally would deal here. Yeah, like I don't see the point of people betting a Jack X for like bigger on this board when we have a lot of 5x. The hand that obviously would make sense if it would be 5x, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Now with a bunch of turn bluffs.
Yeah,
In his
calling
range.
turn.
Here, probably. Always calling here.
Yeah,
Queen 10, King 10, 10, 8, 6, 7, 7, 8.
yeah. Yeah, like I'm a little tempted when they go half instead of third to actually check raise flop more often with those ace nine, ace high backdoor flush shot type hands, but just because I still don't think they're folds. The queen three is going to be a triple barrel pretty much always on a non-diamond or river.
Who's big, I guess.
Yeah, 35 is good.
So like there, you're like you everything other than ace x still that you think is in his range by river is what you're trying to get to.
Yeah, because he has all
Non-ace.
king. He has king high flush shots of both suits. He has pairs less than ace high of both suits. Pair flush. So on the non either flush shot complete, we're gonna have a really profitable 3-barrel when we don't remove any of those. However, if I had hearts or diamonds, it would be a bet give up because now I block all of those ones. So it's like the naked 3x and 5x are gonna be the best 3-barrel.
Still 3-betting this, even though this guy's tight.
Click his thing. Let's see, cut off. Not like one's a choice. I probably would still with this hand though, and like it's not that many open samples. The other guy on the button had a bunch more samples. And, I'm not sure with the small blind.
This guy looks tighter.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, put the button hasn't played there.
Seems garbage.
Yeah. So just delay till river. Much. It's tempting though, like if he's playing budgie and not properly protecting his check back range, the 6 is actually a great card to bluff and just go bet back because we could have easily checked all over pairs. But the moment he actually starts protecting his range with some like pairs with a club and stuff. No, I'd probably call. Yeah, we can just delay. Small bet doesn't make it. Like I would give you permission to like, go crazy when he uses this small size, but you know, it just doesn't make sense with any type of strategy on this ball. Like
if he had he wouldn't check back a set first of all, so we think.
Yeah.
And then
Interesting.
which call?
Yeah, no, I call it. So we flow. He sounds like 6, 7, 7, 8, 6, 8. Really tempting to raise. So we have stuff like Queen 10, Ace King, Pocket 10s. I'm okay with all three options. Queen 10. His main value hand's only like Queen 10 that check raises and then gets to river, or a delayed like pocket 5s, which is unlikely.
So what do you think?
King, Queen.
He's in.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly, there's merits. There's merits for all
A
three.
bluff big, no. Flop check through.
Yeah, I would go.
Just go 150 or some shit.
I want just go pot. Just go pot. Because I want to rep like king queen or king 10 plus. I don't want to polarize.
Because you
too
don't
much.
think he checks back king X on flop multi-way?
I do. So
Okay.
yeah, so I don't want to risk more when that's in his range. I want to just bet something
That just we don't
reps
think
all of
that,
it.
that you just don't think will fold.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't think the king will fold. Like maybe if we start going 2x pot is fine. But because on that board, especially three-way, there will be those king X. I'd rather just bet pot will do a good enough job of getting all the less than king X to fold. And
Should
That's
I
gonna
not should I bluff their two streets with my hand?
no, for sure.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah. For sure. Turn
Call,
check. Yeah.
turn, flop check suit. Pretty much full pot.
Yeah, no, that's good. Especially like the what was the river of 5? Yeah, so ace 4 and 4-6 even getting there is nice. It's better than a complete brick. There's a lot of left center range there.
Let's say flush completes on river.
Um,
You bet like 1/3 pot, half pot. So we have enough flush.
I'd
What
probably
size do you bet?
check. I'd probably check because it's hard for us to have any bluffs, and I want to protect the times I have a small flush. So he'll probably bet his queen of diamonds and jack of diamonds anyways when we check, so we could have check raises.
Probably.
Yeah, just call there. Oh wait, he clicked this fucking good. Probably, probably still call and just hope it doesn't get call and hope it doesn't get re-raised. Is the
Min.
no.
Lead. The raise.
Oh no, we got priced out. Fuck. Queens are good.
This is what sometimes, but
It's mainly a call. It's like the ace 3, the ace 4, the ace 5, or the high frequencies.
check this.
No, I would bet that one. I think the diamond's strong enough, and plus having the gutter.
I think you just still fold any jack, queen, king high here.
No, I would just off that one. It's a little too connecty.
I didn't check back at. Like, what, does he check back weak ace X?
On this board, unlikely.
Yeah.
Guess we have a couple bluffs. Yeah, probably by 30. Yeah, I think a bets there's good. We check back double flush. It's like turned queen X or his own. He bet 1/3 on the flop. Half pot makes it a little bigger. Half pot I would check more, I guess. Either way, it's probably. You got a fishy.
So pretty like regular.
Yeah, I would fold, I guess.
Small because this.
Yeah, yeah, better. Two fish. All right.
Always 4-bet call off.
I think so, yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it. Just yeah, go. You can go for it again. Just a matter of this rag on the button starts noticing. I'm okay with going for it again. It's fine. 60 again. It's nice because you don't have to make it big because Buddy's already short there, so you're already saying
Yeah.
you're perceived committed, even though really you're not, which is always actually kind of funny. Because yeah, it gets perceived as strong, right? Like his stack's 170, you're fucking risking 60 already.
Yeah.
It's gonna look strong, so you're increased fold equity. So that's always like a backwards kind of. But yeah, man, like ace deuce to ace fucking like 7 offsuit, I've squeezed that spot fucking relentlessly. Preferably versus the 100 big blind stacks, but like button folds so much, small blinds range is fucking transparent as fuck. No.
King Jack though.
Probably still
No. Something like that.
Yeah.
Bet third check call. Is that what you do here?
I'm okay with just straight up check call.
Just trying to check down.
Yeah. I'd probably still call a turn bet though. And down we have the best hand almost always. River's actually interesting to go for like a min bet value bet because he never has a pair really when he checks twice, or like not never, but like extremely rarely.
This is a board where we probably still just 1/3.
Yeah. So. All right.
I think people think that we're not balancing with 1/3 of Jack X here.
Hard to say. I more just try to get an idea of like what his straight up
raising range is.
Yeah.
Like unless he has some like king queen with like 1 spade,
which he definitely could.
call him more with a jack and fold river. Is that what you're thinking?
I think so.
Your buddy with the fucking massive bet.
Yeah, I'm alright with folding.
Oh.
Couple outs are good. Queen, the jack, the
Yeah.
4, the 3. It's always nice. So his range is
What?
pretty much a flush. That's gonna check call.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't have any bluffs.
Yeah. So we want to go like 50 bones.
Yeah. I like that. 50. Yeah, 50 is pretty nice. I guess we could have some. No. We could have ace queen or ace king with 1 spade that floated flop check raise and obviously would call turn. But we would probably not bluff those on river. So yeah. That's here.
Because here he has like pocket 3
Yeah.
still too.
Yeah. Pocket 3s and flushes. I don't really see people getting away from the flush. Sorry. Yeah, got him. Not flush.
Walks. So he limp called, I think. Oh no, he's in that. Okay. So I'm thinking either check back.
I like a
Or-
check on this.
Two on
Connected.
bet small, check call.
Think about the
What's this
board.
guy?
Think about the board though, and what betting
This.
small accomplishes.
Nothing.
Not yeah. Not a check.
Once I checked, do I have to call again? When he has some other shit in there. But like, how often is a second bet coming after he bets here, do you think?
Very often.
And my range has a bunch of jacks in it now.
Yeah, I would.
So, same thing. This could be a value bet.
It could be.
Worst 9x, 7x, other low pairs.
Yeah, we can go.
Is it like it's like a block
I'd go
slash
for
value?
Yeah, I'd probably go min if I was, and possibly call it raise.
Yeah, so he bets 10 on flop, some to most time. Sometimes best. Isn't there is there straight?
4 straight on turn, yeah. So he could, but I mean, a lot of his jack X would have bet the flop because they have like overs and a lot of them have straight draws. So, but I don't know. That spot's close because sure we can bet thinly, maybe get called by his under pocket pairs and whatever for a min bet, but we might get him to bluff a lot of random shit if we check. So we'll always just check call. So it's
Even though he's a fish.
I would fold that. It's not that great.
Call.
Yeah. Table filled up there. They always come in fucking waves. If I just said I might lead on that board.
Yeah.
Yeah, multi-way specifically. When you get to China,
Here, so I don't go at like the pots. So normally I'd go what 60 to this, or
12, 13. I'm making it
70 or 65?
or 67.5. 70 from the big blind.
just call here.
Yeah. It's honestly.
Shit.
Yeah.
So let me see what this shit says.
I think it don't. But yeah,
This guy's dash though.
is he that?
Fish limper and leader. Although, yeah, he usually like the guy that's like limp. Call king jack from the DP. And
But he's
then,
not
like,
necessarily like aggro with these.
Yeah, this
That's
is
strong,
different.
yeah.
And this guy having still a range that. Well, fish you in the pot. Smaller, sure.
Alright. Oh, instant. Oh, he had the 10. Oh, we would have got money. That's hectic. I don't think his play was GTO, Bradford.
Like, do you want street bet when we have a shit ton of 10x here? No, you wait till like.
No, I go river because it'll fold. We basically get under pairs to fold.
Okay.
Or, yeah, no, still probably get under pairs to fold, I think. Yeah, just half I should do it.
What am I repping, a 10 or not? Like a queen?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, yeah, sometimes that will balance and check. How to do it instant from EP, like from button.
It's because of
versus
my
EP.
quick checks.
I don't know. It's pretty fucking done.
I can check, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. Have to check that hand. Force you. Yeah.
Okay, fucking.
So budgies.
Like we have to do we have to call?
If I didn't have the backdoor nut flush draw, I would fold. I have it.
Probably not folding to any bet. Will he call? Yeah, this guy's
Really? You think he's gonna call like 8x
for a
and
small
6x?
bet, and he won't bluff raise me. I don't think.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. I'm like, all right. But the only, yeah, I mean, it's just because he has us better king. Like, I
Yeah.
like it with like king, jack, king, queen, like a fuckload more, but
Mhm.
still does. Yeah. This is so, it's so waste when they go like pot on the flop and then check this turn. Yeah. If he bet, it's instant call. Just 'cause-
Really?
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Any hand that's better than ours, he would have bet on the turn because he was repping polar with the flop size like ace 10 plus or something. And then like just dust yourself. It's so waste. Those plays are so waste. This is why, as much as it feels so gross, they're a little bit waste. And now
Yeah.
we've just made such
So
a big
allowed to-
mistake if we fold flop
From their waist.
from their wealth. That's like so stupid. King queen pot. Just check. He just checks. Just check. So, Jesus. I mean,
I mean, this guy's a
win
clear
more.
fish too here, so we'll
Yeah.
get in there with this.
And this is the tight guy, right?
Call.
Yeah. Check back turn.
Check fold river.
That river?
No. Because he'll call ace 10 and ace king.
And a lot of his queens barrel turn like king queen or queen.
Eight, well,
10
yeah, I
with
guess
one
I'm thinking
spade.
like ace queen.
ace
king,
queen. Yeah, ace.
These are one,
queen
yeah.
is the main one. Like it might not be bad.
Like against deuce x, threes, 4x, fives.
Pocket fives and like yeah, and ace highs.
You see him shit.
Like when he's
Yeah.
we know kind of what his range is.
Yeah.
We can,
Yeah.
he's not really going to be able to dick too hard. We could be doing tricks.
Like, does it really? What does it block kind of him from doing though? You know,
from
like,
betting big and bluffing us with like king
Okay, so because he just won't bluff raise like that against the min.
and I'm doing this way happier doing that versus like look at the player type that this guy appears
So yeah,
to
he did
be,
check.
right?
Yeah, it wasn't the leader.
Yeah, more like the nittier and more straightforward a dude is.
So is this a board where I need
pot
to
it.
half
I would pot that.
this here?
Yeah, 4, 6, 9. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all the 7, 8, 8, 10, 5, 7, 3, 5. You know, one pairs. You just build the pot.
All right. Interesting.
It's like, sure. But yeah, that $5. It's because this guy seems so nitty and straightforward. So I'm gonna play like my most expo nitty straight, or my like most. My counter to that is actually just like block betting there because he's not gonna dick with it, and we're still gonna get called by some worse hands.
Mm-hmm.
Versus like other people, I would not.
Yeah,
but he just seems so straightforward, right?
Yeah,
we want to take advantage of how like face up he's kind of playing. And yeah, better if that 9, 6, 4 had a flush draw. I for sure like potting, but I think I still like potting it without a flush draw. It's just so like, so the idea behind potting as a bet size on that board is he doesn't like how many strong hands does he actually have on 9, 6, 4? Like pocket sixes, pocket fours, sure.
Mm-hmm.
9, 6, 9, 4. No offsuit 2 pair.
Yeah.
And nothing stronger than ace 9 really at most frequency. And then what does he have a lot of? Straight draws.
Mm-hmm.
It's like people we're folding like 7, 5 and 7, 8 off a lot in the blinds, but a lot of people are defending them. So, or most people are actually defending them. So there's so many like fucking draws that we just like build the pot so quickly against, like 10, 8 offsuit always
because
there.
Like
7, 8 offsuit always there. Like one pair hands, we just like inflate the pot so much faster when we have like I would bet probably like ace 9 plus or ace or king 9 plus or something for pot, and like be happy about fucking
cool. Okay,
because it's a lot different than a disconnected board, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
Where
I guess I just wasn't sure, like I know, yeah, it's similar probably to similar bust hand. Are they all busted? No. I clicked call.
Yeah, let me back.
I probably shouldn't make any other bets on these tables either.
It's unfortunate.
Looks like they're all getting fucked. Yeah, they're all best. Thank you. Like similar but still different than like like MP versus big blind. Like low board. Or
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
no, that like so the other one like those like a 7 deuce deuce board or like 7 3 deuce say or whatever like MP or EP versus big blind. We could bet that big. But it's mainly it's a function. They don't have much strong hands either, but also
out here.
Yeah. But also because of fucking
just sit out.
Yeah, you're not gonna come back. Their server busted. It's because our range is fucking way tighter to start with. Our range in that spot, big blind versus spot in 9-6-4. Our range is in tighter to start with, but it's. The big blinds range flops a lot of like equity in the form of draws, but not strong made hands. So we want to like charge that. That's the bulk of their range. So we want to like bet size up bets versus that.
Okay.
Like we don't want to bet 1/3 like with like
he just
with like ace 9 there or something.
Like too much of his range has a
as a plus EV call, like we just make like none of his. We don't put pressure on any of his one pair hands.
So I guess I
draws.
was like aware that yes, going like half pot, but so you can go all the
You
way
can
up.
go.
to
You can
pot.
go all the way up. Yeah, and you
Okay.
might.
Because I guess like an open ender there has like the equity to call full pot size bet.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
something like 10-8, people are gonna call one overcard and the nut gutter. Like they're gonna call that.
Really,
They're still
yeah.
gonna call all one pair hands. Like
Okay.
people still call like just because you bet pot.
Yeah.
And so
I guess
you just have to be thinking about, this is where it gets a little more like the easy and still perfectly fine strategy is just fucking third pot there. It's like the difference in EVs of the strategy is going to be a little bit more doing like the
better,
pot,
more
pot and
EV.
splitting it a bit. Yeah,
Yeah,
you'll gain a little bit of EV, but like it requires more attention. So like, if you're whatever in a good mindset and you've been thinking a lot about strat and you are okay, I'm confident this is like a whatever 10-8 10-8-5, another example with a flush shot. Okay, if I pocket jacks here, I want to bet pot. And then you can think about like, okay, maybe if I have like king jack or queen jack with a backdoor flush shot, I can use that in my bluffs in the pot size bet. And now, because as players get better, the more we start using 1/3 high frequency C bets on those boards where their range has a lot of equity on it, the more we get into shit spots when we bet a lot and they get with their check rates like 15 to 20%.
so you go more big better check.
You can you mix more checks with like something like a weak top pair, middle pairs, ace king high, just because otherwise you're fucking betting so much and you're getting into fucking really marginal spots playing first check raise. Whereas now you can just bet bigger, check more. But I mean, like, it's basically 3-card I'll call it 3-card ungapped boards. So there's like 3-card disconnect, king 7 deuce, 2-card connected, like queen jack 5, and then there's the 3-card no gap. So 10-6 3, 9-5 4 9-5 no gap. So even something like queen jack 7 is no gap because the 8-9 and 8-10.
Oh, there's no. Okay,
there's straight draws between all 3 cards in one way or the other.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah. Like queen, like 9-10 deuce, you could use a big size, but it's still okay to go high frequency 1/3 there because there are the straight draws around. You still have that dangler with the deuce between the nines. There's still cards that it's not like there's a no dangler board where almost like every part of their range is like a pair or
so like when there's like a lot of 4 5 5 6 8 9, like this could be potted.
Same if we were big blind versus button, for example.
Like, could this guy pot this board? That would be a good strat.
Oh, yeah, he could pot this board. Yeah, 3. Yeah, so this would be no gap. It looks like a gap, but it is no gap.
This does not seem like a hand I necessarily want to be, especially on this card.
Yeah.
If it was more of like a jack, or wait, no, not yet. If it was like a jack, you could go for check raise with a heart.
Yeah, I would bluff a lot on a jack or lower.
Yeah,
the low cards are good.
Like now
think about that other spot where we actually checked the turn queen and we're like, oh, just bet pot, but he's probably gonna fold a lot. So now we know it's a great bluff spot, right? Like spots like this. Remember that one? Yeah.
Where we just potted ourselves.
I mean, we potted it with value, so I mean, just in general, like pretty much bluff here always. Like,
so just go like this.
Yeah, like 2/3 or something. You don't need a bet like it's the same
because
idea.
We'll have all queen X like in our range here.
And even we can value bet as weak as like king 8, jack 8.
Yeah,
like any 8X probably.
Sure,
value bet.
Sure,
so it's just like the other spot was big blind versus button where middling flop checked through. We had queen 9 or some shit.
Yeah.
Checked or queen 10 checked it again on turn. River whatever random card. We're like, okay, we're just gonna value bet pot because we have the best on us. But we were like, yeah, he's really not doesn't have anything that can call. So it's like when you get to that spot where all of your turn pairs would check because they turn those pairs with stronger kickers.
Yeah.
Then when they don't bet there and river comes any non like king or ace or card bigger than that.
Yeah.
your fucking bet and
Yeah.
bluff and value bet. I'd actually probably size down value bets there just because of how often people fold. And yeah, bluff is the same way probably. Yeah, or like half pot bets work pretty often.
This guy being a fish seems like we should just call this.
Yeah. And like now you can see like how much they're folding this wide. It's like, okay, I don't need a bluff for pot or even 2/3. I could probably get away with bluffing for half pot.
And
now
get enough. They just won't have. Yeah, like they'll
their
call
ace
sometimes.
highs,
But
ace
like,
highs are so much of their range, right? Once someone's checked 3 times. And fucking you can also value bet thin there.
seems like a call. He folds.
Mm,
Like not against his big blind range too
yeah,
tight.
That's pretty does. I would stick to like ace deuce to ace 5 and then ace 10 and the other suited connector. It's nice because in China you get to call those like always call.
I don't know. I think, I don't know. I don't think I really played any fucking waste hands. Really, like, I think most part, like, some smaller spots here and there. I did actually play one kind of shit here. Kind of lost myself an extra 20 BBs where I maybe didn't have to. I don't really want to show it to you, but basically the guy posted 750. And whatever this is, I always open this. So I thought, Nate already came down. I was like, well, I thought because he posted, he might just be raising pretty fucking wide, whatever. So I called this hand, which, it's kind of like he probably is still just going to be sticking to his, you know what I mean? So after he posts 750, I raise regular, like I just added this.
I mean,
I'm supposed to open to $20.
No.
Oh,
I mean, you can even open still to 15. It's like the small. I like to go like the smallest I can get away with, you know what I mean? It's like give yourself the cheapest price to take down the dead money.
Yeah.
With risking the least. I mean, if we obviously we have a value, we'll just go right there. But it's such a like easy spot to level yourself and be like, oh, he's just defending his post aggressive, or he's But at the same time, it's like. We still opened EP. Sure, he posted, but we still 3-bet CP. So we can maybe expand our range a little because the dead money. It's like now there's antes.
Like now there's literally.
But King 10 off would still be a fold.
Mm-hmm.
Something like I don't know. Say it folds like ace 9 suited. Now okay, maybe we can expand by like that pip. So it's too much, I think, or maybe like. King Queen offsuit folds, maybe I would call it King.
Yeah. And then I ended up like checking.
I mean,
so I don't know. I check call, flop, check call.
Oh no.
I mean, with plan on on heart and like whatever guttered and not still. And honestly, I basically in my mind I'm thinking like. If he's pretty aggro, like I might have some showdown value.
I think I actually had like in your defense, I played some pudgy. I probably actually played some pudgy.
Well, I don't know. He bets a third pot here. We have the gutter to the nuts. We have the heart to maybe pull some shit on.
I'm gonna lead on hard and risk getting him to fold like ace, king, ace, queen, aces, queens. When first of all, the ace and the queen.
I thought it wasn't.
Hard.
I was thinking but mainly though that the show like I could have at the time. I was like honestly thinking I have some showdown value and I have the gutter to the nuts.
Hopeful.
But then we just check.
I'll show you one that was like hopeful, but not like that. Yeah, I was had a bad session today. Oh, that's all. I mean, I don't think it's I don't think it's 1,000 dB.
No.
haven't looked through any of this shit in so long. Oh, oh.
Oh yeah, I talked to Raheem on the phone.
Oh yeah.
Give me a call. Check me out. Security said it's so full that they stopped delivering. I left your mail at the front with security. I did not go into the unit. I'll come by Sunday if that works for you to check out the countertop. Would prefer that you are there so I can say hi.
Wait, check out the countertop. He still hasn't seen the.
I think he's wondering to see about just
What's good?
Yeah.
Let's see. See all my losing hands. Oh, this one was so annoying. Go like 50 we lost. Okay, so this is a straddle game.
Mhm.
Fucking, I don't know what I'm doing. Open suited hand. Gonna bluff there. You have to call king 3 because 18. This was neat, so deep.
oh,
But see, honestly, I should have just fucking shifted here on China.
because if he has a
man.
set or a straight or
Aces, aces,
Ace queen with diamond.
ace of diamond, fucking yeah. And like I'm getting stacked by the nut flush anyways. I should have shifted like this and then obviously like.
still got a value bet though.
I honestly I wasn't even sure. It was maybe just just check back. Oh, this one was bad. I was tilted at this point. Fucking bad. And like I don't know, 41-21 just jams.
How much you need 35.
Yeah, I don't think I have it. Especially because you could jam like queen jack and king jack and it just hands that have me crushed. So I would probably stick to like king jack or ace jack or better. 10 jacks is 2 deaths, he has 3s, 4s, and even his flush shots have good equity version. So. You trapped me. Oh, this was death.
So can we just size up exploitively on flop there? Half pot to jam turn.
Yeah, I can. I probably
If
should.
they were
Like,
if they were aware that you've been 130 the entire like.
I don't think they were at this point though, so I should probably just do it. And like, I don't know, it's a little deaths versus 2 people, but maybe not. Maybe not. Honestly, yeah, I'd probably just half, and then there's effective stacks are better. For the turn, but it ended up just getting away.
The 8.
Like I didn't even know what my like turn like 3 barrel jam was getting called by. Like, are people actually gonna call like 5s and 6s and 7s and 9s? It's just ways. Like, yeah, I think just bet half jam turn and lose if they have the set. Oh, what happened here?
1/3 looks good.
Yeah.
1/3. Oh, half.
I wanted to still rep like king jack and king queen, even though, I mean, with a diamond, I would continue.
Yeah.
Imagine this was actual dollars every time.
Oh, fuck that.
I get what.
I wouldn't play poker.
I probably would.
You would?
What was this? Oh, I got pipped.
Pepperoni.
Kings, checks. He bets half pot with the stack to pot ratio. Shit.
I think I've seen that one.
Yeah, it's just. There it is.
Clicks it back.
Min raise. All right, get ready to lose that. This was bad.
Like, I don't have to call though, I guess. Like,
No. I think it's a fucking fold for sure. Ace X of hearts.
you have so many strong.
It's just like I don't know. Some people are just so bad. But not this bad though. Yeah, not this bad. That was not good. A couple of shit hands by me. 4-bet ace jack because that's what it does in ante a lot. Check this book. It's garbage. Raise want to delay bet though. Shit river.
Yeah.
And got the S tiers. Great board though. Oh. Like I just like wanna so I don't really even look at these fucking hands anymore. Try to bluff an underpair here. Fucking cause like I don't know. I don't know if it's bad or if it's not. It's kind of annoying. Just check fold river. I didn't see enough bluffs I could check fold. No. What did I do this time? Oh,
Do we almost have like in that situation? Should we like on the turn? Let's see the sizings. Could we just go like 3K and then jam? Like, is that kind of only one that makes like unless we're repping some like king queen or something?
Yeah, I mean honestly, even king queen can go like pot 22.5. Like the only hand we're worried about is pocket eights.
Yeah.
If I have king queen, like we just have the best hand like always. So
Yeah.
I should have made it. I mean, I sized it for like a turn 1-1. Yeah, it was fine. I did this because I wanted to give myself some hope for him to bluff raise pocket 10.
8, 9, 8, 10.
Yeah, so I had some hope, but I don't know.
No, but yeah, like
still, I mean, yeah, 10s or
What
10,
other
10,
hand?
10 jack. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, so plays when I'm working. See, here I full potted like 10-5-4.
he's in the straddle.
He's in the straddle, yeah. E or hijack or straddle, whatever. I just potted here. You fucking. I wasn't sure if I should probably have to just fold.
We don't have enough flush draws going in.
And like, there's not. This is a mistake. Like,
The money,
the pot's already like 0
many
point.
jams in your fold.
Yeah, so I don't realize. Okay. I mean, I guess the times I call and then bank, and he would always
A jack
continue
or a king, and then
anyways.
you.
I don't even know. It's probably a fold. If you made it like 4 or 3, I don't know. It might just be, yeah. Probably a small mistake. Whatever.
Like you maybe lose a few extra bucks or something, but it's nothing like you still have that.
Oh, man. This was like I think later on in the session. I really wanted to held myself back from going crazy through that. Oh, third. Where I was just check call I think is actually fine. So you saw some ace 3, ace 5, and like his obviously we have the established his own flush draw.
Jesus, car's a real hot item today.
I parked his car on the street. It's
No, we're not supposed to keep the street overnight.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Ever.
Oh, I didn't know
the
that
neighbors
anymore.
are constantly giving a shit.
Oh,
whenever we keep them
okay.
out overnight, so make sure that
My bad, I didn't know. And River, like
You wanted to.
I don't rep.
It's not.
I rep pocket kings that trapped, and I rep. That's pretty much it. So if he has a king, he's like fine. I don't know. But like his size wasn't like. It's a good size by him because like he doesn't have really any bluffs. And my queen of hearts blocks some of those like queen jack of hearts, queen 10 of hearts floats, ace queen of hearts floats. That would be in his range for calling the 1/3. But like it's such a spot where he can still bet all his really strong hands for this small because he has no bluff. So I just fold. Ace queen. This is des. 1/3 is probably fine. River I should fold. Too many Flop check by kings. Not enough bluffs. What bluffs? Three-way. Even though I won third
You
three-way.
basically need 4, 5, 5, 6 suited to be.
Yeah.
Which, like,
Or maybe ace 10, ace jack of diamonds. The back door. Ace 5. This one's closer, but it's the overcall fucking range. That's more shit. And so this is a loose ass call. This is a low frequency call, but the pot's already bloated from the ISO, so I should actually probably fold it. But then this guy looks tight, still probably. I made a mistake because I'm waste. I should just 1/3 when we checked. So yeah, we lost a lot of hands today.
I think he check calls ace 10 for a third. Probably still.
Probably, yeah. So it's okay for me to check some. What hands did I win though? See if I played it's cool. Opened and oh yeah. What would you do?
Raise jam turn.
Yeah, raise. There's a specific reason why. I mean, I raised versus this guy just because he's so fucking fast.
Because you could be perceived to be protection raising some like 7s, 8s, 9s.
Yeah.
And you probably don't look to have too many 5x at all. So.
Yeah, that's like bang on. I was bang on, so it's really nice.
I was like, what? Nah. And then he thinks of deny your fucking neck. So
Yeah.
Just chilling.
So those ones are nice. Oh yeah, this one was also neat. Check. Original squeezer. So he checked flop and now starts betting. Obviously he had ace king, so not doing it. I honestly, this is kind of waste on my part.
Like when
if he had ace king here, I mean but this guy's so dead. Like you never know on China with these fucking guys. But
like
it's
if
more
he has basically what like ace queen king queen or fucking queen 10 or some shit like that.
Or rando kings or aces that check flop because he's a death fish.
Yeah,
I should just ship. If he went probably like 3/4 pot or closer to pot, I would call. But which is I think versus a bummy man half pot, he knows it's like so obvious he has ace kings.
Which might make him size down to get called.
No, it's like in those spots, it's like when people are not.
Oh, because then you'll call because you know he's trying.
It's more a function of like. It's really obvious that he always turns this nutted hand, and I don't. So if he was bluffing, it would make sense for him to put a lot of pressure on, and if you actually had it, he would crank it because he knows it's like such an advantage, combo wise for him than for me. So people like naturally put pressure, and that's
you
why
have like a king jack there. Like how the fuck you gonna? You have a blocker or something like
exactly that. Yeah, or like a turn. I could have some turn 2 pair, and it's just like it's such an obvious spot for him to attack with bluffs and values. So where him betting half pot, I wish he ended up having just ace high. Check through. Oh yeah, this was waste. So this shit makes no
4,
sense.
5, 6, 7.
Yeah, so we called pre-flop or limp raise call, and then flop checks through. We just bet out.
Should we just go? Or what's?
I didn't really care. Like the double flush draw, I could actually have a lot of flush draws here, so probably bigger. And if I would probably bet straights only, so 7s and 7, 9. So I think going like 35 or 4 or something. But he fucking raises and like okay, just call.
Really, we don't jam because he has free roll.
No, because he could have 7, 9 still.
Okay.
And I would rather do this. Just lead jam all in when a spade or club gets there to fold him off chops. Because we punish. I want to punish the a 4 straight board double flush draw, people in general are just extremely like unlikely to raise any flush draws, whereas I could bet, and I could maybe bet something like ace 5 of clubs and then just bet call and whatever. I still have these flushes here, and obviously the 7 of clubs helps, but you can.
So one's in his range that because if he has like a hand like 5-7 of clubs,
or I mean exactly 7-9 of clubs, I guess. So it's
Yeah.
it played a big role. But I mean, even without the 7 clubs, I'd probably just because what fucking flush draws is he gonna like? I bet repping a 7. Doesn't make any sense for him to bluff raise a non-7 X of club hand. People just fucking call there, especially fish. So
he folded.
Yeah, he folded. So you can punish their dumbness in those spots here. So yeah, I mean, here you could definitely size up to pot too. Yeah, so this is big blind. I'm not just big blind versus button. Like, I would if I was gonna go all the way up to pot, I would go 2 pair plus, but I wanted to keep like ace king ace ace and king queen in here. Just half call, brick ass turn. We go big on these turns. I could probably do a slight overbet once he doesn't check raise flop. Call. 8 doesn't really do much. Only like jack 8 and king 8. So
Jack 8 diamond.
yeah. But like I scaled it back just because we are trying to get called by like 9, 10, 10, jack, king 10, whatever. Limped because fucking shadow game, whatever. Oh yeah, this is just cranked it all off. Open call, raise.
In position raise right away.
Yeah, especially like
on this board.
It's like, I guess it's more a China thing. Honestly, no, I was just like raising strong 8s on this board regardless, and then I would mix some like 7, 9 of hearts, a couple like nut flush draws, stuff like that. So I think you could have like it's not going to be like too high of a raising frequency, but you can definitely have some like your 8x want to raise and like build the pot fast, especially when I have like if I had like 8, 9 with the 9 of spades or something, I'd probably be less likely to raise that one kind of thing and go pretty big on turn because king X still won't fold. And found the fold on river. This is just check call, check call, check call. I mean, man, these smaller sizings, it's tempting to go thinner if you're valuing.
What's your no stack looking?
Yeah. And we banked. Folded. Last hand. Call, in. Pot, because I was angry. I don't know. Like double gutter. I'm repping sets. I'm repping sets and ace 3. So like, yeah, just pot. I'm repping stronger than a king, so like it shouldn't change my like value bets at all. And I mean, I think so. This is what's nice. Is like I have the backdoor flush draw double gutter,
3-6,
and like, it's a spot where if I actually had a set, I would want to lead it. Like it's 4-way. People are gonna play so straightforwardly. So these are the types of spots where like 3-way or 4-way, like from the small blind, we have a value hand. It makes sense to just be betting because like we're not really gonna induce too many bluffs. Like if people have like king queen high here and button shoes, he's not gonna bet. Like it's so we gain a lot by fucking just getting some value. What was that?
Like, I mean, might have to have somebody